Om Sadashivasamārambhām Shankarācārya-madhyamām Asmadācārya-paryantām Vande Guru Paramparam Dayakaram Dayakaram Dantam Dharma Pravartakam Pranamami Dayanandam Acharya-varam param. Om Sahana Bhavatu Saha Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitam Tuma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Narayanav Paro Vyaktat Andamavyaktasambhavam Andasyantastvime lokaha Saptadvipa cha medini. Now, verse number 9, after Avataravada, verse number, there is another topic from verse number 9 to whenever it is, probably 15, 16 there. And we had already talked about this topic. And what is that topic? Leading to the nature of action. But before that, what is this thing called knowledge? And what is the use of this knowledge? The purpose of this knowledge of what? Bhagavan as Avatara. And also this knowledge, what is the, what do I get out of this? What will happen? What do I get out of this? What is this knowledge? All these things are extremely important to understand. And so, as we said yesterday, it is not for the sake of somebody is a celebrity and so what do you get? You know, there is one show, Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. You see that and feel what? Poor and depressed. Now afterwards, what's the use of seeing such a show? So, therefore, here it's not like that. It is so that the Swarupa of Ishvara and Jiva are one and the same. What is that Swarupa? That Swarupa is simply in Sat Chit Ananda. Satchidananda Swarupa. And so that Swarupa is one and the same. This we have to understand. And this, for the sake of this understanding, this next section is given. So we already saw the meaning of the verse. The one who understands my janma, my karma. What is my janma? Other people's prayers. Magic body, punya samashti, punya body. Karma. What is my karma? Dharma samsthapanam. What else? Sadhu paritrana. And then? Yeah, dushkrita nasha. So all these kinds of karmas, divyam means magic. It is not ordinary. Other people cannot do that because I have Maya Shakti under my spell. So yaha vetti tatvatah, who knows this as a reality, what happens? They are called Brahmajnanis. They are called knowers of Ishvara as themselves. And then while they are alive, they are free of samsara, free of this body, mind, sense complex and all its limitations. The limitations they know belong to the body and not to them. And then after the body drops, they become quote unquote one with me. Mameva yanti or whatever, upaiti. So, mama eti. So, they come to me only. They come to me only. Meaning they were never separate from me. So where else will they go? They will be with me only. Bhashya, small bhashya, not much here. Janma, what is this janma? Maya Rupam Janma. It's not that the birth of the avatara is delusional. No, the birth of the avatara is due to Maya, but not the Maya that is unbridled. It is the Maya that this Bhagavan commands. And then karma cha. What is karma? Sadhu paritranadi karma cha. Protecting the sadhus, etc. Divyam. Divyam means aprakritam. Beautiful. Adi Shankara is at his best here. Aprakritam. Prakritam, again another tadhita word. Prakritam. Prakritehe idam. Prakritam. So just as nature made, so everything that is in the grip of Prakriti is what? Trigunatmikam. Everything has three gunas, suffers from the limitations of the three gunas, whereas I am what? Not made by Prakriti. Aprakritam. I am not crafted by Prakriti. Who can say that? Ishvara can say that. Who else can say that? You can say that. That we shouldn't forget. You can also say that. That is why this is such a important chapter. You can also say that I am aprakritam. I am aprakritam. Why am I aprakritam? I am aprakritam because I have no maker. There is no maker for me. Who is this me? The indweller of the body, mind, sense complex has no creator. When did consciousness begin? No. Who is the daddy of consciousness? No one. Who is the mummy of consciousness? No one. So therefore, and that consciousness is what? Self-luminous. I know I am. And then everything becomes evident to which consciousness, and that consciousness is not evident to everything else. It is self-evident. And so it is aprakritam janma, aishwaram. Aishwaram means it is powerful. Aishwarya, all the power rests in me. Evam yathoktam, in this manner, the one who knows tattvataha, tattvena yathavat, who knows this, who has made this a reality for themselves. Because in knowing Ishvara, it is the truth of Ishvara, it is impossible to not know the truth of oneself. Why? Because it's the same. Both are the same. It's like saying, if I know the Swarupa of H2O, and now I know the Swarupa of H2O, and now after that I am going to do research on water. Same. Or it's like saying, now I know the ocean, now I have to do PhD on every single wave. So that is the so-called difference is mithya, meaning it is dependent upon that consciousness, and that consciousness is free of all differences. And so therefore, what happens? Imam punarjanma punarutpattim na eti na prapnoti mam eti agacchati, means muchyate. So deham tyaktva imam deham tyaktva punarjanma. There is no reason to come back after the fall of the body. Who comes back? We already saw. Who comes back? The one who has karma. The one who has a lot of karma unaccounted for. And why is there karma? Because there is ajnanam. So here ajnanam is gone because I understand Ishvara as myself. And then what else is gone? In the light of this knowledge, the karmas drop away. Very, very fascinating topic here. In the light of this knowledge, all these karmas that we are frightened of, all the people coming after us, all of them, what happens to them? They drop away. All the karmas go away. Where do they go? The same place where the snake went when you saw that this is indeed a rope. Where did the snake go? It quickly slithered into the bushes, leaving the rope, because it was on top of the rope. Right? No. Where did it go? Yeah. You cannot even say it went, because it was never there to begin with, correct? It was kind of there because I saw it, and if I saw it, then what happened to that? If I saw it, where did it come from? My own head. So then we can say that the snake that I saw in the rope went back to the same head. It was withdrawn. So here also the differences are what? Withdrawn. The whole thing is withdrawn. The karmas are all withdrawn. Withdrawn karma. Why there is no karma? Because in the wake of this knowledge, the karta is falsified. I am a doer, iti wrong understanding, and lot about that will come in this section. I am a doer, iti, this kind of a wrong understanding, I am the agent of action, is a prescription for sorrow, shoka. If you want to be sad very, very quickly, claim agency for something you did. Yes, quickly you will become sad. Kimaham sadhuna karavam, kimaham papam iti. Why did I do the wrong thing? Why didn't I do the right thing? Yeah. Even in English we can have swaras. Yeah. So this is the lament. Lament means what? Sorrow, regret. This is what happens. And so therefore, here there is no regret. Why? Because the doership has dropped as a result of Karma Yoga and Atma Jnanam together. Karma Yoga, the doership is given to Ishvara to hold. Even though I know even though I'm thinking I'm the doer, just for the sake of talking, I say, okay, Ishvara is doing everything. I'll only be doing, but I'm thinking Ishvara is doing everything. First step. And then when I'm blessed with the light of this knowledge, I understand that I am not the doer. Why? I am Satchidanandam Brahma. That is Adrekshyam, Agrahyam, Avarnam, Agotram, Apanipadam, like this. The one that is that he cannot be seen, and then at the same time does not have eyes, so itself does not see, does not have hands and legs, does not grasp anything, and is free of movement, free of all action. That Satchidanandam Brahma I am, when the I is gone from this, the identification is gone from this body mind sense complex, and the I is walked over to Brahman. Guru holds the hand and takes it, Shastra, Guru, etc. Take the I notion to repatriate it with Brahman, then the agency goes. When the agency, the notion that I am a doer goes, then what about all the karma phala? Who does it belong to? Nobody knows. It's not even there. It's like a dead person's bank account. Yeah, like in Rishikesh, the bank people love, bank people love us in Rishikesh. Sadhu wants to open a bank account means they are very happy. One coffee will come, one tea will come, biscuits will come. And the sadhu will say, I don't know where to sign, I don't know what to do, this is all. Ye hamare bas ki baat nahi hai, we don't know how to do this. Don't worry Maharaj, you sit, I will do everything for you. You just sign on the dotted line. And then they will do everything. They'll ply you with coffee and tea. You know the reason for that? Because the sadhus do not have any kith or kin. They have given up everybody, everything. And the sadhus are very rich. You don't think that, don't go buy clothes and bhiksha thing. Yeah. They're enormously rich. Yeah. They just don't spend, that's all. A lot of money. Some of them have huge bank accounts. So everything is sitting in the bank. And then the sadhu, Ram Naam Satya Hai, sadhu bye bye. And then what? All that swaha to the bank. It goes back to the bank. That's why the banks in Rishikesh are banking on the sadhus. Why are we talking about this? This is how the karma phala does not accrue. Both good karma, bad karma does not accrue. And for the sake of, what should I say, to make it a clean way, because you see, karma means karma phala must be there, karma phala must be exhausted, otherwise that rule will be disturbed. And so that the rule is not disturbed, we have our own rule. So the punya karma of the sadhu goes to her or his devotees. That's why the belief is that, if the person is standing, because of the force of gravity, punya, sadhu is doing lot of punya karma. Doing something for the world, teaching is punya karma. Attending Vedanta class is also punya, yes. You get punya just for sitting for an hour. Think about it, yeah. Now people won't absent themselves, you see. Yeah. One more incentive to come to class. So this punya, where will all this punya go? The belief is it just goes to the feet and everybody grabs the feet of the sadhu. Why? Because they want the punya. This is known all over India. When Pujya Swamiji used to go to rural areas, they didn't just touch the feet, they milked the feet. Yes, all the punya, let it come to me. They used to sit and milk the feet. And then sadhu might do some small papa, inadvertently step on an insect, swallow an insect, became non-vegetarian for a second over there. And so some small papa. Somebody misunderstood, they got hurt or upset. Where will the papa go? To the ones who critique the sadhu. The ones who critique the jnani, the papa goes to them. And so if we are not sure whether somebody is a jnani or not, don't say anything because it all comes back to oneself. So this way, the Atma Jnanam and karma have nothing to do with each other, even though the person is eating, drinking, doing all kinds of actions, and that's why this is a very good segue to what the section that is coming up. Even though the person is doing all kinds of actions, then what happens? The actions are, the results are not there because the person knows I am an as though doer. Doing is happening. Doing is happening just like Bhagavan. Just like Bhagavan, So, like even a small child, you asked a 2-year-old, did you make this mess? No. Very innocent. No. So like that. But the jnani knows. The jnani is not trying to escape anything. The jnani knows. I'm not a doer. I'm not doing anything. Iti. And so the one who knows that, then the person is muchyate he Arjuna. Is freed from this samsara. Samsara is nothing but doership and done-in-ship. What is done-in-ship? Other people's agency is affecting me. My own agency gives me guilt, gives me a prasada called guilt. And other people's omissions and commissions give me a prasada called hurt. So now guilty, now hurty. Guilty, hurty. And sometimes Bhagavan's arrangement is such that hurty marries guilty. Hurty is always hurt. Guilty one cannot apologize enough. And so they continue together. Okay. So then this idea, where did it come from? The idea that the one who knows me in totality, O Arjuna, will also gain me, the non-separateness from me. Is this a new idea? No. Adi Shankara says that na eshaha moksha margaha idanim pravrittaha. Pravrittaha means happened. It did not happen recently. This path of moksha is as old as the hills. This path of finding Bhagavan is inbuilt into the creation. And no matter where the person is born, no matter which religion, which clan, which society, which community, which tribe, everyone wants moksha. Everyone wants God. Whatever they call God. Everyone wants that. And this is an uncultivated desire, as Pujya Swamiji would call it. A cultivated desire is what? Like TV. I have a desire to watch TV. And then that is cultivated. Because previous generations, was there TV? No TV. And then now only there is TV, so this is a cultivated desire. Uncultivated desire means the desire to breathe. Cultivated or uncultivated? Uncultivated. Desire to eat. Uncultivated. Desire to eat bonda. Cultivated. Okay? Yeah. You see the difference. Yeah. So there is the uncultivated. Desire to eat, uncultivated. Because one has to eat. The desire to be free of extreme heat and cold, uncultivated. And so, similarly, just like the desire for shelter, desire for food, and the desire to breathe, and desire for clothes to protect ourselves from the elements, uncultivated. Similarly, the desire for moksha is uncultivated. Regardless of gender, regardless of nationality, color of skin, color of hair, all these things doesn't matter. Everybody is moksha abhimukhaha. They are all wanting moksha. They are all there. That is why Vedanta is universal export item. Yeah. Forget Indian food and all that. This is the only thing worth exporting. It's in high demand. In Brazil, they have an ashram. I mean, who would have thought in Brazil they have an ashram? But they have an ashram. People come. People learn. And so, like this, there is a deep desire, except they don't know how to get this moksha. They don't know what to do. There is a little bit of obfuscation there, but the desire is very much there, and how to go there was also there previously. And then it's not just you, Arjuna, the people in the past also gained moksha. How? Together. Vitaraga bhaya krodhaha manmaya mamupashritaha bahavo jnana tapasa podamadbhavamagataha. So then the question will come, okay, if they all got moksha, how did they get moksha? Because I would like to follow their footsteps. So the recipe for moksha, the prerequisites for liberating oneself from this sense of guilt, hurt and doership, and feeling, victimized, is given here. First is, what did they become? They became Vitaraga Bhaya Krodhaha. Ragascha Bhayascha Krodhascha. Raga Bhaya Krodhaha. And then Vitaha Yebhyaha. From whom? Vita means Vigataha. Yebhyaha. From whom? Raga. Everybody knows what is raga, right? Say yes even if you don't want to. Yeah, okay. At this point you should know. Yeah. So, raga, then what is bhaya? Fear. What is krodha? Yeah, if you keep asking me, I'll get krodha. Okay, so this raga, bhaya, krodha, vigataha, yasmat, yebhyaha. So, from whom? From which people these three things, which are what? The garam masala of samsara. Yeah, this is the seasoning of samsara. So samsara is seasoned with anger, with desire, all kinds of nonsensical things. And then what else? Anger, we already said, desire and fear. These are the primary seasonings of samsara. This is what you have to put in order to make it chatpata. Chatpata is an onomatopoeic word. It is exactly as it sounds. Yeah, nice and spicy and addictive. So sometimes what happens, then people will be eating something, you see, on these street foods and all. They are crying, literally. What is that? Tears are coming, but they continue eating. This is exactly what samsara is like. And then, what is that called? What is that called which you eat on the roadside? Chaat. Yes, chaat. So, you eat this chaat and then sometimes it is very, very spicy, and then the person is crying and then, oh, poor thing, no, don't have any more. No, I want some more. So samsara is like that, strangely addictive and strangely sad. But the addiction overpowers the sorrow, the fear and the anger, and so one keeps on indulging in it. These are what are they called? Samsarin. What is samsarin? The one who is in samsara. Samsarin. Samsarinaha. And then what should I do to become samsara out? So, if I want to no longer be a samsarin, what do I want to be? Samsara out. So, if I want to be out of samsara, what should I do? Pay heed to these three things. Raga. Raga means binding ragas, difficult things to get rid of. Then bhaya, and then what? Krodha. So I should be mindful of other people's krodha? No, your own krodha. Vedanta is an inside job. That's what it is. There's nothing to do outside. Nobody else matters. You take care of yourself. And everything else falls into place because there is only one I. It really works. It's amazing. And so, this is the, so Vitaraga Bhaya Krodha. And then Manmaya. Very, this is a word that we will come across a lot. We'll come across a lot in the Bhagavad Gita. Manmaya means this Parameshware, they are only with me. Manmaya means, so mat plus maya, mayaha. So maya means completely inundated with me. Means there is nothing else other than Bhagavan for these people. How and all we'll see later. Let's just look at the translation. Manmayaha, and what else? They totally rely on me for everything. They have completely surrendered to me. They have taken ashraya in me. And then who are they? Thankfully, Bahavaha, many people, not just one or two. This is to inspire us, so that we continue to chapter 5, so that we don't say, okay, I can't do this. Bahavaha, many people who were able to override their ragadveshas by surrendering to me and being the one for whom I was the main preoccupation. Who is talking? Ishvara is talking. Ishvara is the main primary preoccupation for whom? Usually what is the preoccupation? So many things. What will happen? Where will I go? What will I do? How will I do this? This Panini? Yeah, all these things. So many preoccupations are there. But here, Bhagavan is the only preoccupation for, only preoccupation for whom? These are many in number. Bahavaha. And then what were they? Putaha. Putaha means purified. So purified. Putaha, purified. They were all purified. How were they purified? Jnana tapasa, third case, putaha. Jnanam eva tapas. There is not like they did tapas and then they got jnanam. The tapas is in the form of complete and one single-minded focus for this knowledge. That itself is a tapas. And you are finding that out in the 3-month course and even in the 3-year course. Yeah, it is, it is to day in and day out to attend everything and to be here. It requires a lot of, that itself is a tapas. It requires a lot of courage and persistence. So, then what happens as a result of this jnanam? Madbhavam agataha. They have attained oneness with me. So, this is told to show that this moksha as a pursuit is not, or did not happen yesterday, and it was there all the time. More we will see at 11 o'clock. Okay, now what are you going to do? Where? Yeah. So they will be doing many things, but as you can see, it's very informal. Don't wait outside and be polite and all, because one thing they are not doing is following the time. Okay, so just infiltrate the group. Yeah, go find a parking spot and sit down. Okay, just sit down. All right. Yeah, enjoy. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo